Hey guys, my name's David Zamer. I am going to talk to you today a little bit about Glogster. Glogster is an online project presenter, which makes it interactive and fun for students to be able to create many different types of projects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run you down through some different things that I took notice to while reviewing and kind of just exploring the Glogster technology tool. As you can see, it is able to be downloaded onto different iPads and um, different technology that you may have. If you don't have access to computers, you can use iPads or phones as well. So before we get in too deep, I just wanted to talk about the uses for Glogster. And it's really a multi-purpose tool for students. It allows them to do digital storytelling, and as you can see on the screen here, um, it really catches the eye. You know, it's really stimulating to be able to see all the different creativity put into this with the images, the text, the popping of the headings, even some videos that were incorporated into it. You also have availability of reporting different field trips, presenting different projects you may have in the class. Maybe your students had a little sports event and they want to display it or show it to the class. If you do any experiments in science, students can be, recording and keeping track of their observations, shown with equipment predictions methods, the scientific method. Um, so, thinking about Glogster, the interactive multimedia poster, um, allows you to really not only use it for the couple things that I just talked about, but I also found that it could be used on the teacher side, not just for students. Um, and as you'll see in a little bit, I have actually used it to create a math program. And kind of skipping back here, I had created kind of my own multimedia poster, but if you were to create a glog, you would just go into create. You would have to set up a username. There is a free trial, which I'll talk about pricing here shortly. A lot of different themes to choose from that kind of lay things out for you, depending if you want to do more of just pictures or pictures in text. It does take some getting used to uh, with how your glog is laid out. Um, but once you get started and you get into the program, of course here, clicking on different buttons, the pricing does pop up right away. It's very expensive, which I noticed. Um, I myself personally would not buy this program because there's so many other free things that are out there, and this is only for one user. You know, for a class, it's $40 a year. Now, so others may find it very useful, but let's go ahead. I'm going to log in to show you my example that I created. And I used it as kind of a teaching tool. So besides creating a new blog and picking the layout that you'd like to have, um, I was able to create something that would be kind of visually stimulating to students. It'd be new. And this isn't the published version. This is just which I can click on the preview version here. Um, But as you see, it's the mathematics, adding and subtracting fractions. Was able to put it like a learning target up in the corner, so the students would go and view this page, and they'd be able to see that the mathematics problems that we're viewing, how to solve them. Also, some little side notes for the students to place these items in their notes, and then a little reminder and some videos that also then link up to helping them with this. So very interactive with the students. Now, if I was to edit this glog, there's a bunch of different things that I can do with it. I thought it was pretty easy to use. Um, when adding a graphic or text, there's a toolbox up top. It's very easy to add a video. I was kind of surprised. You could go right into YouTube and you could search adding and subtracting fractions. And of course a bunch of different videos would pop up, or you can just type in specifically. So it's really useful for doing videos. You can also upload from your computer. There's a bunch of different categories with all these different text box and items available for you to leave there. Um, Different images you can add on from your computer at home. A lot of already pre-uploaded images, which I thought was very nice because students love exploring and love creating that. Um, but like I said, it's very hands-on to piece of technology where you just kind of set the kids free and you allow them to explore. Um, but it's really expensive. Taking a look again back at they get the use of everything with the purchase of it, but still $40. I know there's a lot of other free options out there. So myself personally, I wouldn't buy it, but if you were to buy it, I can see it being a really useful tool, getting the students really engaged. I feel like it could be used for ELA, science, math, social studies. It could be really used for many different subjects and in many different areas. But yeah, so that's what I found. It's a digital story map. Can use it for storytelling, reports, posters, experiments, even teaching, like I showed you with my little presentation there on, um, adding and subtracting fractions, which I'm actually going to try to use in my classroom here in the next couple of days. So I hope you enjoyed my little presentation there, and hopefully you get a little bit better of an understanding of what Glogster is. All right, thanks, guys.